Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz. I've decided to come up with a new term. As you can see by the title of this video, it's called the Fragile Flower Syndrome. I don't know what it is, but why are people so afraid of taking a hit in a digital tank? Not only that, an armored digital tank. I've said it before, but armor is a weapon. You're probably going to get 1 or 2 bounces each game you play an armored beast, if you put them in the right positions. Unlike the 2 tanks I'm going to be sharing today that have absolutely no armor whatsoever. First game is in this tank, the WZ-132, and the second in the WT Ritter. I wouldn't be surprised if I lose a few subscribers for sharing this video. Why? Well, I'm calling out noob gameplay, and noobs don't seem to like it when I do it. But how are you going to get better? Why are you watching my channel? Or why are you watching anybody's channel if you don't want to get better? I just don't get it. But anyway, let's see what happens. They have an Object 752. That's a very deadly threat. We have a T-92E1, so he should be able to take the hill. If we support him, should be fine. I'm going to go to not a great position for this tank, but I want to do some spotting for my team and keep the enemy tanks lit up and hopefully help our T-92, as it looks like he's doing the right thing. He takes a hit and he loses a bit of control. Got to keep him alive. Nice shot in there. And where's our team? I mean, that's pathetic. That guy just walked up unimpeded. Unfortunately, the Hawk is not going to be as lucky. So, big mistake there by their Hawk. And I'll take a hit from my team because that means I eat 1 shell. Now, ST1, I don't know if you saw it, but he said, "Don't go city." He's got full health here. He's an armored guard. He's our strongest tank outside of the T-92. Can't get a shot in here because I don't have the gun depression. ST1, not even looking at their biggest threat. He's focused on that tank there who's disappeared. And yeah, he's done nothing. Okay, can I get a shot in here? Ah, dang it, I missed that, but we're able to take out that guy. So, we've taken out 2 tanks. That's great news. The ST1 should be able to deal with the hill. And I'm like, what are you doing, ST1? Now, he did say, "Do not go city." That's what he said. Those were his words. Don't go city. Where's he going? City. I'm like, what? Now, I know they're capturing the base. I get it. But he is very slow. He's got great gun depression. He's got a great turret. Let me get rid of this guy. Okay, good job. Where's our ST1? Nowhere where he needs to be. He's a hull-down god that could absolutely demolish the hill. But he's going to the town because base capture. I'm like, why doesn't he just say, could somebody stop the base capture, or WZ, go get the base, something like that. Instead, he decides that he's the best tank to go do that. Now, I stop the cap, or somebody stops the cap. I would have been able to do so in a second. I'll take a hit here for my trouble. Yeah, that's a hit in. ST1 decides to swing around. Why? Well, who knows? But I get 2 shots in there, so even though the IS-6 did take off about 400 points of damage, I'm like, ST1, you're not doing the right thing. Okay, now, look at this. We know where the enemy tanks are. What should the ST1 do? He should just keep on going this way. It's the quick way to reach them. But he's heading on back. Heading on back to the hill where there are no tanks, where he can not even help his team. He could have taken the base. I'm just like, buddy. Again, he's a heavy tank. He's got a great turret. Take 1 or 2 hits. See how strong that turret is. The only way you're going to get better is if you test out your tanks. He's the one who said, "Don't go city." That's what he said. And yet, he abandoned his post, going on a little bit of a mission, a little bit of a walkabout. Buddy, no. I just don't know what to say. And I've run into this guy a few times, and every time he likes to bark orders. Don't do this, don't go there, go here. 48%. Buddy, you're average at best. Okay, how about this game? Now I'm in the WT Ritter. They have some very deadly threats, of course. A T-57, a Jaegeru, an Fe-183. And this game really, I was like, what is going on? Okay, we've got a Minotauro, armored god. Where does he go? Right at the back. I mean, this is a hold down beast. You go to the center, just peek on over, he'd be fine. Nope, he's a tank destroyer. He's going to snipe at the back. Okay, whatever. Let's see what happens, shall we? I'm going to head over here to the bush. We also have an E4 in front of me, another very strongly armored tank. Looks like he's going hull down. Not the best position, but it can work. Can we whack those mediums on that side? Okay, doesn't look like I can. Now, I'm going to be fair. The E100, I do downvote, but not for the reason you might think. He had a pretty good game, but he did something else which is not cool. Two things. So that's why he gets the downvote. But I did write, hey, you had a good game, but don't do that. Aiming in, but I didn't want to get lit up, so I'm just backing on up here. Now our E4 was in an okay position. Instead, now he's backing up here. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you so afraid? Okay, easy shot in there. Nice. We've taken out one tank, so our team's doing a great job. But our minnow hasn't moved from spawn. E4, full health, afraid of getting his shiny tank scratched. I'm like, okay, nice shot there, but I was kind of going to use this position, and if you're in front of me, that would have been great, but okay, can I get a shot in on the Jaegeru? Nope. Okay, we've taken out two tanks, so things are looking good. Minnow decides to push in now. Why now? Who knows? Okay, so I will take his position because I kind of wanted that position to start the game, but he took it, so I was like, okay, I'll go to the other position, and then the E4 took that. Anyway, got the lead. Things are looking good, but they do have a base. That is a little bit concerning, and now we've lost two more tanks. So from a strong position, we've suddenly dropped all the way down. Our E100 has full health, as does our minnow, as does our E4. Can you get a shot in here? I pray. Oh, good stuff there. So that's a little bit lucky. Had I been in any other position, I probably wouldn't have been able to hit that. Minnow decides to go on flat ground. Genius move. Absolutely neutralizes his armor. And he's going to get shredded by, well, 1, 2, 3 tanks. I do not see him surviving this. I've been lit up. That's a problem. Well, he's gone. Now this guy says help. I'm like, you haven't moved pretty much, E100. I don't know. And he says, F you, Jaegeru. And I'm like, that's just not cool. Why are you insulting the enemy Yeg? He's doing a good job for his team. So you're going to get reported for that. That's not cool. Now I get it. The comment could be made in jest. Personally, I prefer to say, hi, or nice shot, or you'll never hit me, or something like that. Just a little bit funnier because Wargaming frowns on, well, getting around their profanity blocker. So, yeah. Anyway, E4 is mighty healthy. He hasn't moved the entire game. What? That's not true. He backed on up and hid in an armor god. Let's just hope he's done a frick ton of damage, shall we? HE would have been nice there, but I didn't really have the time as he was going around the building, so luckily I didn't get lit up, so coming on out again. This guy's pushing in as would I. Can I take him out? No, but I can soften him up. E4 should be able to whack him. Come on, E4, you got it. Come on. Oh my lord. Okay, can I whack this guy? I'll whack that guy. That's good stuff. So a little bit lucky there. E4, full health, has not moved. Again, the fragile flower syndrome. How are you ever going to get better without testing what a tank can do? Sitting at the back and sniping is super easy. Anybody can do that. there's no real skill involved. Now, I get the position is a pretty strong position, but I have 0 armor. He does whack him there, that's good, but he's going to pay the price as he let him get close. And he's got 3 shells, probably 1, 2, and 1 more maybe. 3 shells, I think that was somebody else, and now he's a 1-shot, and he's dead. Can I hit this guy? Nope. So it's up to me. Me and an actual fragile flower. I have 0 armor. A Jaegeru hits me, that's, if he's using tungsten, that's 1,000 plus damage. The 183 hits me, that's 1,600 damage. So I won't be lasting very long. Not really sure what to do here. I cannot spot them, that's the good news. Just gonna fire in there and hope, maybe. Nope. And E100 here tells the enemy team where I am. Now, I was gonna go in the base anyway, but you can't reveal where your teammates are. That's against the rules, so you're gonna get reported for that. Sorry, it's just not cool, even though I went in the base. He'd already told them where I was. Now, I know you can lie. Oh, thank goodness me. And now I'm heading to ACAP. I don't know where the FV-183 is. And I didn't notice the time, but I've only got 30 seconds or so. So I'm heading over to the base, and I'm like, oh, goodness me, I can't even get the base cap up, so I've got to go hunting for my 183 here. Goodness me. Hadn't I not found the Jaegeru? Yeah, there's nothing I could have done, but... Oh, come on. Oh, talk about a stroke of luck. Really. The Jaegeru was in the right position for me, and the 183 was right there as well. So, a mastery. Only 29 and change. I didn't have the best game ever. Minotauro, no. E4, I mean, he was alive the whole game, and he only did 1,200 damage. Come on. I mean, there were tanks galore that he could hit. Especially the T-57 who crested the hill. That should have been super easy. 1, 2, 3. He had plenty of time to whack him. But he just refused to move. He paid the price. Some of you may be upset that I call out these things. But I'm like, if you're watching YouTube, you want to get better, don't you? That's why you're watching YouTube. I don't get it. So I'm just trying to help. I used to be a noob too. I'm not like I was a god from day one. I wasn't. I was okay. But I worked, I learned, I studied, and now I'm trying to share that knowledge with you guys. But, you know, as they say, the teacher will appear when the student is ready. If you're ready, I'm here. That's all I got for you. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz, out.